everybody. Welcome to my Hotel de la Toile analysis, where we're going to be doing a little review about the current situation of the hotel and what the next steps should be. My name is Mauricio Briceño. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed the video, and as well, I hope you enjoyed my recommendations and you will take them into consideration. The current situation of the hotel is good, but not as we wish it would be. Hotel de la Toile has been performing well in terms of occupancy for the past 5 years, growing both its occupancy and ADR, though this last one not as high as it should be. Having the Stillwood brand behind it, it definitely helps position the hotel to our markets and has a wide range of clients to go after. Stillwood loyalty program creates a solid base of clients that return to the guests quite a bit, and this is helping both the image of the hotel but affecting the occupancy of the hotel, which we're going to be seeing that a little bit further in. And the location of the hotel also is really good, considering it's right between the Paris region, right between all the attractions and everything else. When it comes to the cons of the current situation, listening to the GM, we can see that she has a clear image of what the hotel, of what their job is. And their job is going after Stillwood, checking out, being behind Stillwood at every moment, and not the owners per se. So that is something that we do have to look at very carefully, because we want to know if they are there to help out the owners or help out the brand only. Being the only property Stillwood has in the French market, there is only one option for the loyalty club reservations to go to, making them one too many. Again, we're going to see that data a little bit further in, which is a big deal to consider. Occupancy seems not to be distributed as well as it should be. There are too many spikes within weekdays. I mean, weekends are too empty, weekdays are too high, and considering the Paris market, it should be a little bit more consistent. The benefits of Stillwood is the great distribution system that they have. Obviously, it's a worldwide known chain. They have their in every market they're located in, so that is something that they do well. And the commission rates, again, would be a lot higher if Hotel de la Toile was independent, and having Stillwood on their side brings those commissions down quite a bit. And the name and standard currently has, obviously, gives them an advantage. How is Stillwood harming Hotel de la Toile? Again, RevPAR, way too low for what the occupancy and the revenue as it is right now. RevPAR should be going a little bit higher, and it is not going at the level that I'm sure the owners would prefer. This goes related to the next point, too many loyalty club reservations. I mean, we have over 13% of their total revenue comes from loyalty club reservations. That is way too high. I mean, no hotel can sustain that, and that is definitely the point of harm that Stillwood is doing to the property. Rates could be a little higher, but that is something that we need to check, because there is growth. There is room for growth definitely there. Fees, again, too high for their CRS, and not just the fees, but the add-ons that they have. There are too many add-ons, and they're too expensive for the property, and they are too focused on their loyalty program. As I said before, being the only property in the Paris region and in the French market as a whole brings them too many reservations from their loyalty program. What direction to take? Well, perhaps some of these names might sound familiar to you guys. Curio, the Luxury Collection, Autograph Collection, or Leading Hotels of the World. You have the background of a major hotel chain, but you're able to maintain your image and your own standards. Go for a collection. That's what you should be doing right now. And a collection is the right way to go. I mean, gives individualized hotel owners and operators the opportunity to affiliate to a major chain distribution while retaining your own unique design, name, and orientation. The benefits of joining the collection would still have the support of a major hotel chain while retaining its own original image. The hotel would keep the worldwide distribution, always backed by a major chain, and would be able to be there in all of those different markets and not be individually focusing on each and every single detail of that. distribution costs would still remain low, and the commissions to OTAs would probably remain lower versus going independent. I mean, not probably, definitely would be lower. Because if you see that the data that the hotel currently has, over 30% of the reservations comes through either Expedia or Booking. That is way too high, and that is something that we need to take advantage. I mean, and we cannot afford to have a high commission on those. We need to find a way to keep the commissions low because a lot of business is coming through those OTAs, and we need to keep that, and we need to grow on that. And a loyalty program would still be in place, giving guests the same advantage that they currently have. But if you have a collection that has more properties on the region, then those loyalty club reservations would distribute more evenly between the other properties, and not as it is right now, where it's just a lot of reservations coming in, and the property is just one big funnel taking them all in. My recommendations would be to negotiate with Stillwood for a smooth, easy exit from the contract. I know that's hard to do, but we need to find a way to do that. And if the release clause is too high and everything, then we need to at least renegotiate a way for those loyalty club reservations to be a little lower and find a way to increase the RevPAR. But again, that's talking, and that's neither here or there. Definitely the option to go is get out a deal and find another option. Work out a transition plan, reviewing all staff that will be able to carry it out the best way, and working out a plan with the new brand. Because if we're going to go to a new brand and we're going to be facing the same issues a couple of years down the road, then we're not doing anything. We need to be clear, we need to be consistent, and we need to show everybody what we're hoping for, what we're looking for, what we're aiming for, and everything should be crystal clear. I mean, no hidden fees. Reservations should be limited to when it comes to loyalty club programs, and all of those things. Now that we are facing with all the issues, now we know what to negotiate when we go to other brands. Thank you. I appreciate your time. And if you have any questions, there's my email. I'll be more than happy to take over any questions. And I hope you enjoyed it and that you will consider my recommendation. Thank you. Have a good day, everybody.